You see the live button? Hey, y'all.
Hello.
Nobody's on right now. We're waiting for people to come. We're going to give them a couple of minutes and we're going to get the nervousness out of mom. She's a little bit nervous. So we're going to get this out and let me go here so we can. Here we go. We're live. Meet my mama. All right. Admit somebody's here. Hey, Cynthia. Admit. Hey. Hey, Cynthia. You see mama?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, you can turn it off. Good to see you. Hey, okay. See, mom, you got some people here to check you out.
Good. Hello.
You remember Cynthia in the hospital? She came to visit me back in the day. We got a comment. Who's saying what? Let's see. Who's saying what? Yeah. Let's see. Comments. Hey, y'all.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. I am going to not mute that. But all right. Got a couple of viewers on there. Hey, Laverne. I saw you. I'm trying to see the comments, but I don't see the comments. Y'all got a hello? Send me some hearts. Laverne says, good evening. Send me some
Good
hearts.
evening, Laverne. How are you?
Laverne, this is my mom. Y'all, this is my mom.
Hello,
Alice
everybody.
Richardson. This is where it all started. Hi. What is the deal with this? I am trying to figure out how to see the comments on what do you call it? StreamYard. My mom's name is Alice, y'all.
I'm going to tell them.
No, you're not. I'm going to tell them. I'm introducing you. It's my show. This is my show.
Okay.
It's my show. Y'all, I'm trying to see the comments on but I'm not seeing them at the moment. Oh, I know where I could see them. Right here. Let's shrink it. Because this is not Zoom. This is Facebook. Okay. All right. All right. Let me get out of here. All right. We're going to start in 1 minute or less. I'm just trying to get the. We were on here testing. I promise we were. And I am going to the beauty box groups, my groups. There you go. There you go. There she is. All right, Kimberly Malone. Hey, girl. How are you? Good to see you. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start. 4 comments. I don't see 4 comments. Not sure what's going on with that. Not sure. But we'll figure it out. If you're on Zoom and you have a comment, let me know so that we can. I wonder where the comments are. Maybe I'm in the wrong group. I wonder what group it's in. All right, so we're going to get started. And if you're in the beauty box making comments, go to the beauty box if you're not there, or you can go Zoom. 281-438-8877 is the Zoom ID. And yeah. All right. We're gonna get started. So this is my mom. Isn't she lovely?
Hello, everyone.
Isn't she lovely? So we're gonna start. And I know Patty Payne is somewhere because she just told me that. So hopefully she's in. We're gonna start and we're just gonna ask you a little bit about you. Tell us whatever you want. This is kind of like deep breath. Just tell us whatever
Mhm.
you want to tell us about you. What do we need to know?
Okay, well, first and most importantly, I have to tell you that I am a chosen by God. And not only did God choose me, He gave me the wisdom through the power of the Holy Spirit to accept that salvation that He offered me. So I sit here today, a saved child of God, not only a child of God, but a servant of God. So we got that out the way. I want everybody to know that I belong to Jesus Christ.
Woohoo!
And then, secondly, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Amarillo, Texas in 1949 to a single mother, Evelyn Marie Johnson. I don't know the journey, the whole story, but we ended up in Houston, Texas. And I lived at 519 Egan in Fifth Ward, Texas, behind the Comet Rice Mill.
Wow, never heard of that.
So my journey has been a long one. We grew up without many amenities in life. We really didn't. But we had a grandmother that was a matriarch of the family, and she gave us what she had, which was love, plenty of love.
Yes.
And not only did she give us love, she gave us the foundation to introduce all her grandchildren to Jesus Christ. My grandmother is the one who took us to church. She's responsible for this. Back then I had a young mother, so I became a young mother. I, like I said, I didn't have much in life. So by the time I was 15, I thought I had met my Prince Charming. And he was going to lead me out of all that mess, all that not having. He was going to give me everything. So I 2 years later, by the time I was 17, I got pregnant. Then I dropped out of school in the 12th grade. Then I had Cheryl. The greatest joy in my life is Cheryl Banks. You think she's a joy to you all? She's a joy to me also. And then 2 years later, I had her brother, Joe Gordwin Jr., another joy of my life. And by the time I was 21, Prince Charming had got on his horse and rode off without me.
Mom, that's not funny. I mean, that is not funny. It's
Yes,
just
it
the
is.
way that she says it.
He rode off without me. So now there I was, uneducated, two children to provide for, and helpless and hopeless, but God. See, I learned that God was my Jehovah Jireh very early in life. Even before I actually accepted him, I knew he was my Jehovah Jireh. So I had two children, and the Lord had to make a way, and he did. I'm telling you this to let everybody know, any child or young woman that's out there that's struggling, that has made mistakes and don't know how they're going to make it. I tell you to put your trust in the Lord, because he sees you. He knows you. He knows all your mistakes, and he still loves you. You can trust him. One of my favorite scriptures in the whole Bible is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. It says, trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. I love that scripture because it's so much I don't understand. But I know I can trust God. When I can't see him, when I can't trace him, I can trust him. And I'm letting you know you can trust him. No matter what mistakes you made, take it to the Lord and leave it there. And he will help you.
All right, all right. You got your Bible study. You got your sermon in today. Isn't she sweet? Isn't she sweet? Okay. So now tell us a little bit about your past like work, what you've done. Did you share?
No, but first of all, I'm going to tell you that I am a member of one church at Bethel's Family. Pastor Walter August Jr. is my pastor. And I, you already know, I told you I love the Lord. And this girl right here, before I want to tell you a story about Cheryl. I have two stories in particular I want to tell you about her. She don't like that.
No, it's good.
I remember when I got my first car. Y'all, let me tell you something. I was balling and shot calling. I got me a brand new car off of Chuck Davis Chevrolet showroom floor. It was a 1978 Chevy Chevette. License plates QPQ262. I'll remember that till I die. So I said, we got a new car, Cheryl. And Joe, come on, we going to Florida. We going to Orlando. So I got in my new Chevy and I told my mama the biggest lie in the world. I said, Mama, I'm not going to drive at night. When it's night, we're going to pull over and we're going to stay. But as we was driving, I saw these little motels and I didn't want to stay there. So I said, we'll just drive on through. So there I am rolling with my new Chevy Chevette. And all of a sudden I hear this. And Lord have mercy. There we are out on the interstate. It was so dark on that interstate. If you held your hand out and a car wasn't coming, you couldn't even see your hand. I was devastated. I said, oh my God. And my friend had wanted to put a CB in my car before we left. I said, I don't want no CB in my car. And so we pulled over off the highway. I was scared I was going to run in a hole or a ditch and turn my little car over, but I didn't. God bless me. So I got a towel and I started waving on the side of the street. I said, help me. Me and my children are stuck on the inner. Well, I waved the car down and he turned the CB on and let me use it. He said, I said, we're stuck on the side of the street and we need help. So I heard this man say, be there in 15 minutes. I said, oh my God, have I summoned the devil? Because we on our way to Florida and all these stories were on how they finding people and stuff like that. Cheryl was very quiet in the back seat. She and Joe were very quiet. And so the man came, and when he finally got us started, Cheryl looked at me and she said, Mom, I knew Jesus was going to help me. I asked Jesus to help me, and he always helped me. And I was looking at that child. She's just 9 years old. She knew I was scared to death, and she said she knew Jesus had this. So she's been a little peculiar and all her life. And another story was when I was trying to buy my house. The interest rates were like 24%. People just wouldn't buying houses, single women. They had to go in with their sister or somebody on paper to get the house. So I found this little house over off of Yellowstone, beautiful little remodel house. Lord, it had my name on it. I struggled to get that house and I applied and I saved. And at the end, God said, you can't have it. I was so disgusted. I just didn't know what to do. I told Cheryl, I said, I'm sick of this. I'm not worried about a car. I'm going to go buy me a new Cadillac or a new Lincoln. Cheryl looked at me and she said, Mom, where is your faith? That's the kind of stuff this girl been giving me all the time. Those of you that know her know she's positive to a fault. The child is positive. She don't want no negativity. Don't rain on her parade. So she's a wonderful
Well,
person.
thank you. Interesting stories. I remember those times too, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Love it. So we have learned a lot about my mom just in the last few minutes. She's chosen and she accepted the invitation. She was born in the early 1900s. She drove a Chevy Chevette and y'all, I am a clown. And love conquers all.
Church.
Love conquers all. In her church, yeah. We learned all of that about her. And yeah, we've been through a lot. And obviously, she had me when she was 17 years old. We grew up together, right?
Yes.
We grew up together. But let me just tell you a little bit about her. And from my eyes, my mom had a job her whole life. And if you know me, you've heard the story. She's had a job her whole life that she hated. She honestly would cry. She had neck pain, back pain, migraine, ulcers. She was so like just that job. It was just unhealthy for her. And I just saw her cry. I saw her be upset a lot. And every now and then she would let us know how she was sacrificing for us. Right? She would let us know. And I'm going to tell you, my mom raised two children, two, not just me, a boy and a girl. in the not the best neighborhood. And I never could understand why my mom was so strict. I never could understand why my mom was so strict. I never could understand why she was so strict. Why we had to lock up after school, me and my brother, we couldn't go outside and play until she got home. And I just didn't understand why all our friends were outside and playing and having a good time and we couldn't do anything. So, needless to say, my brother and I fought a lot. We were 2 years apart. I was 2 years older. And you know how girls are bigger till a certain age. And so he used to provoke me, honestly. He started all the fights. And I would beat him, and I would get in trouble until he was big enough to beat me, to fight me back. And then we, of course, stopped fighting. But we were just in that apartment all day, every day. We're close, really, really close now. And I call us the three musketeers. We've just been through a lot and we've been through it together. But watching her hate her job all of her years and watching her miss a lot of stuff growing up because she worked hard. She couldn't be at every single thing, but I never knew that we were poor. Do you ever feel I never knew that we were poor? Apparently, we were poor, but I'm going to tell you, I never knew it. I had everything I needed and mostly everything I wanted. So she was a really good mom, and I love it. I think I get her strength from her, for sure, because I am a strong person, a strong minded person. And I just admire her for that. Because can you imagine? Think of yourself at 17 with a kid, 19 with two kids under two. I can't even imagine. I had two kids, I had a husband, and I almost lost my mind, seriously. So I just wanted you guys to meet my mom. Is there anything else I wanted to say about you?
I don't know.
There was something when I was talking or when you were talking I wanted to mention, but I can't. Oh, I know what it was. After me and my brother, she put us both through college. Okay, both through college. After we went to college, she finally quit her job, and guess what? She opened her own beauty shop. So that entrepreneurial spirit's in me too from her. She opened her own beauty shop, and guess what happened when she opened her beauty shop? Her neck stopped hurting, her back, her head, and everything that was associated with the stress on that job downtown. Uh, Texas Commerce Banks. Do y'all remember that? Foley's, Texas Commerce Bank, Oshman's, Woolworth. Do y'all remember all that downtown? She was down there, but she started her business after she felt like we were okay. So that's the kind of mother she did. She always sacrificed for us, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I
I,
love you.
I just want to tell you that's right. Cheryl is right. I lived a total stressed out life. And she used to say I was mean. I wasn't mean. I was just stressed out and I was tired. I remember my pastor told me one time that I've had to fight for everything. And I did. I had to fight for everything. Even on my job, I had to be 3 times as good as the person next to me. I just it was just very stressful. So when they got out of school, I said to God, I said, God, I'm free at last. I'm free. I said, I can live in the ditch and eat crackers and drink water. I don't have to go through this anymore. And it's so amazing because they offered me a raise and a promotion to keep me on my job. I said, I don't care what y'all offer me. It's over. It's all over. So that's a true story. I was truly stressed out. That's why now Cheryl don't understand. I don't do a whole lot. And she'll tell me, Mom, you need to do this, you need to do that. I've been working all my life.
Tell them what you do for fun.
What I do for fun? Oh, well,
What excites you?
what excites me right now. I'm gonna tell you what I'm most excited about. This journey I'm taking with my beautiful daughter. I am excited to see what Jesus is going to do in her life.
Me too.
And I know it's going to be phenomenal. I know it is because you know what? She was talking to God the other day and she said, God, I'm smart. Teach me how to do this. She was setting up all this nonprofit stuff. And I thought to myself, Lord, I would never ask you to do that. I wake up in the penitentiary for filing the wrong papers. So Cheryl is just, she's, you know, if you know her, she is I told her before we started, God said his people were peculiar people. He was definitely talking to her because she is very peculiar. She is Cheryl in her own right.
Thank you. I don't know how I can't see the comments, y'all. I swear I want to see what you guys are saying, but it's not letting me see the comments because we have all these comments.
Did you do Facebook?
I am just I don't know what that is. What that's about. If y'all want to text me, you know my text. You can text me and I can ask her any questions. My number is 832-725-4395. So say hi or send me a text or whatever if you have a question. So you're excited about this journey. I'm excited about this journey for sure. Um, let's see. Yeah, y'all, I feel like a lot of you guys have had great ideas in the past, and maybe it was an invention, or maybe just to start a company or business. And we tend to, hey, Carolyn, oh, Michelle, hey, Michelle, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for texting me again. Text me. I don't know why none of this stuff is working, but text me if you have comments. 832-725-4395. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm having issues, but you and part of what I want to do is encourage women when you have that idea or that thought to go for it, because is it not true? If you're a child of God, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I mean, is it not true? And part of my whole idea is to get us to think about us ourselves the way God affirms us. So we think to ourselves about how we feel about ourselves. Other people have broken our spirit and our hearts by saying things that hurt us, and sometimes those labels we carry. So part of my whole thing is getting you to affirm who you are from God's eyes, right? We are fearfully and wonderfully made in his image. He walks with us, he talks to us. We can do anything. So, this is not only Bible study, so don't feel like you have to be in a Bible study, even though these Bible studies will be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 5 weeks. It's not like a perpetual all your life Bible study. There's going to be seminars. Like, let me tell you what's coming up this Thursday at 6 o'clock. Most of the night things are at 6 o'clock. We're gonna have Patty Payne. She's on here. Um, her and we're gonna have Reese and Gaither, two people who were like at the starter level of this vision, and we're gonna be talking about it. Y'all don't want to miss that, okay? I'm excited about that. So y'all are gonna get to hear how God spoke to me in a way He's never spoken to me in my life. Freaked me out, overwhelmed me, but here we are. Okay. Also, Leslie, the dietitian, is going to be on the 22nd at 6 o'clock, and she is going to be talking about being fit if you're over 40. Don't worry if you're younger, we're going to have stuff for you too. On the 27th at 6 o'clock, we have a Cynthia Villery. She is the very first Black rodeo announcer. And she's the president of the board of Pretty Girls with Cancer. You know what I love about this group is diverse. We have Black, we have white, we have everybody in this group. We have young, we have older. It's going to be amazing. Buckle your seatbelts, guys. God is doing a new thing. He's doing a thing for such a time as this, right, Patty? For such a time as this. I don't know who's here. Did y'all text me? I know people are saying things, and I'm sorry I'm missing it. I'm gonna be better. This is the first broadcast with Mom. Usually I do this and it works out fine. So I don't know what's going on, y'all. I
You
don't know.
you know what's going on. The devil doesn't want this to happen, so he's trying to throw a monkey wrench in here.
Get thee behind me.
I
We
know.
gotta go.
We don't belong to you, Satan.
Hey, Nicole Robinson. That's my Austin girl.
Hi, Nicole. How are
Hey,
you?
thank you for texting me. Text me if you're here. Say hi. 832-725-4395. I should be able to put that on a banner, but it won't let me. I'm not even sure why this is happening. I appreciate all of you coming to meet my mom Because now, guess who's a founder, CEO of a nonprofit? This girl,
Cheryl
right?
Banks.
Hey, Stephanie. Yes.
Hey, Stephanie, Carolyn, and Michelle. I'm so glad y'all here.
She said Facebook cuts off. So you can text me at 832-725-4395, right? Text me. Let me see if I have text to answer. Oh, I do. Okay, Nicole Robinson, Stephanie, Michelle. All right. I love y'all and I appreciate you guys being on. I don't even know. Can y'all still see me on Zoom? Because I can't see me. The phone, y'all, charge it to my head and my heart. Okay. Because y'all know I love y'all. Hey, Patty Payne. That's my girl. I was
Hey.
telling my mom about you.
Yes, she was.
Yes. She says, I'm here.
I'm
We're
gonna
going to
leave
get
them
this
with a
together.
word.
All right. Well, if
Can
we
I?
don't have any questions, you can still see me, right? Text me right now. You have a minute so we can answer any last minute questions. Um, you might have a question for my mom. I
Okay.
don't know. She's a beautiful person. She is like a lion with a baby's heart. No, she comes across as a lion, but she is sweet. She is giving and loving and don't give between her and her family. She is all about family and all of that. But this is the deal. I want you guys to help the community grow. Have you checked out the website? Yeah, I did that. Me and Jesus sat down and we did that website and we're still updating. If you have any suggestions, if you proofread it and you find out I need to change something, let me know because we're in this together. We are in this together. So check out the website. It's uh, the beauty box for the number four him him uh, .com, the beauty box for him.com. And you can email me at Cheryl Banks at the beauty box for him.com. Y'all, I am so excited and so in love with y'all and my life. And I can't wait till you hear Thursday how it all, my whole life, it's so crazy. If you think God is not working on your life, you're trying to figure out why and why you're not where you want to be and why things aren't adding up. Y'all, our ways are not his. Okay. Our math is not his. And so he can do things suddenly. And then you get to look back and see how all those things fit together for such a time as this. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it's amazing. Let me see if I have any
Can
last
I have
minute
a part in
text.
order?
Yes, yes, yes. Your mama is awesome. She is Patty Payne. All my friends used to say, I love your mama. I'd be like, you just don't know her. You just don't know her. Everybody's, I love your mom. And she feed them because that's one of her passions. Cooking and feeding people. She says, oh,
Teaching.
I feel like a cake. I feel like a chocolate cake. She makes the cake. She has one slice and sends it over
I
here.
don't have a slice most of the time.
Yeah, and fishing. She loves to go fishing. Thank you, Patty. Let's see. I have another comment or two. Just wanted to say this is awesome. Yeah, I thought y'all might get to know where it all started for me. It all started with this woman, okay? And I just want to tell you that I thank God for her all the time. She doesn't really understand. Just because I think and do and say things differently, I think sometimes she doesn't feel, I don't know, loved because she's like a lovey
Sometimes
dovey.
I
I don't know.
feel a little rejected. And like she told me, this is my show.
Oh, that probably hurt her
I didn't
feelings.
I didn't ask her to come on her show. She asked me to come on her show. But
Mom,
I
be
love
nice.
her.
This is us for real. This is us. I love you too.
Uh,
Anyway, let me check one last time, and she's gonna leave you with a parting word. Wait, let me just check. Nicole, I'm here. Love this. Okay, so mom, you have the floor. What would you like to talk to the for him community? You like that the for him community about?
well, I just want to tell you, I shared a little bit about how I got started. And I want to give the girls, the young ladies that have made mistakes in their lives and they think everything's in the ditch and there's no help and no hope. Remember, you're a child of the Most High God and He knows you. And I learned very early in life to depend on Jesus Christ as my Jehovah Jireh.
Woohoo!
He's my provider. And he picked me up when I didn't know what to do, how I was going to do it. And he gave me two amazing children that are the love of my life. And I just have to tell you, I told them when I got sick, y'all finally paying off because they would make appointments for me. Cheryl would take me, and I look up and Joe is there. Joe would take me, and then Cheryl is there. So the doctor told me one day I went on my appointment when I was feeling well. They didn't go with me. The doctor said, "Where's your children?" I said, "They didn't come today." Do you know he opened the door to go look out in the waiting room? He said he didn't believe me. And he told me, "You have awesome children." He said, "I don't know what you did, but God bless you. Everybody should have children and treat them like that. I am blessed. Not only does Cheryl love me and I love her, but my son loves me also. I love all of you all. And if you feel hopeless and helpless, cast your cares upon the Lord because he loves you.
All right. Wasn't that good? I love it. I love y'all. Thank you so much for joining in. And be sure every morning at 7 o'clock a.m., I do devotionals. I read the devotionals and pray so we can get centered, God focused, and intentional in the morning. I love you guys. So that's every weekday at 7 a.m. Central Time. I'll talk to you later. And next time, I'm going to answer all these comments. If I can find them, I will ask my mom the questions. We're going to make this right. I love you guys. Say bye.
Till next time.
Kiss. Love you.
Love you all.
All right. Woo-hoo. I'm trying to end the broadcast.
This has been a journey.
I know I'm ending it, but it's not ending.
She is so crazy.
No, y'all, wait. What's happening? Why is StreamYard doing me like this? No. It's what? What am I doing wrong? I'm just glad we were able to do it, though. I don't know what's going on.
She might have to unplug the whole computer.
I hope not. Leave studio. Maybe if I leave the studio. I don't know. Okay, I'm turning off the Zoom. Let's turn off the Zoom. Let's move this. Let's move this.
And Cheryl wondered why I was nervous. It's why.
Why are you nervous? These are our friends. Why can't I look at that? Oh, that's because something's on my mouse pad. Let me see the comments real quick. Oh, okay, I got it. Something. I made that face on accident. Hey there, hey there, hey. Okay, yeah, you guys, I see all of these, but you guys didn't put your names, so I'm not able to see it. But I figured out how to turn it off. Love you. Bye. Stop laughing at me. Stop it.